Tom, kicking us off, a few kids from Polney Grammar are in a bit of trouble, and once again it's highlighting that awareness towards social media privacy, protection, and how to be safe online. They've been suspended for photoshopping a female student's head onto a naked woman's body.
Right.
So they've been suspended for that. It really does show that this is happening a lot with technology and AI, and the repercussions are very severe. So make sure your kids aren't doing that, and keep an eye on it if you are teachers at school.
Didn't we talk about something similar the other day, that if you are doing this, it could result in up to 7 years prison time?
Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure.
Don't do that.
I'm not sure what the line is here between suspension and that kind of thing happening. If you have to be an adult, but obviously the repercussions either way are not going to be good if you do that stuff.
Yeah, just silly.
And over to New Zealand news, they're going to start charging people around $100, $100 New Zealand dollars for people to come over.
What, just come into the country?
For tourists to come over
What
into the country.
are they doing that well that they don't want tourists to come?
Well, exactly right. So apparently they're trying to boycott more of the camper van kind of hitchhiking tourists and stuff coming through, and they want to make New Zealand a little bit more exclusive to the higher paying people.
Are they trying to upscale New Zealand?
They are. So they're wanting
I feel like New Zealand's like the camping capital. It's such a beautiful spot to go caravanning.
It is beautiful, and obviously they're going to let those people still in, but I guess they're trying to make it less cluttered with all the hippies in caravans, is what it sounds like, and make it a bit more exclusive.
So what, if next time I go to New Zealand, I have to fork out another $100?
Well, no, because get this, Aussies are exempt. We don't have to pay anything. We're all good. Don't worry about it.
So why is that even in the news then?
It's everyone else. But they're looking for an increase in about 150 million New Zealand dollars each year by doing this. And over in other news, this is pretty big. Gloria Jean's the massive coffee conglomerate company. They're going to start going only card. So they're going to go cashless, get rid of the cash.
It's starting. Bob Catter would be rolling around.
Yeah. It's starting from September 11th, and it's just caused an uprising. There's so many people feeling that it's the wrong move. 7 in 10 people, according to surveyors, saying this is bull crap and it shouldn't be a thing. But it is one of those first big companies to only go with card.
I mean, call me old-fashioned, but I still use cash, right?
I think cash is great.
Cash helps me not spend as much money. I can see physically how much I have. I don't like the idea that cash is, legal tender, and we're here being, not being able to use it at certain places. There's so many places that are cashless. Yeah, Tom Catter. I'll go full Catter mode on this. You know what, I think it's annoying. Either get rid of cash completely or let us use cash.
No, Bob Catter did have a great point, and another great point that a lot of people are saying with this, if it is solely card, what happens when the internet shuts down or there's a problem like that? Do you get free coffee? Where do you go from there?
It happened earlier this year to Macca's when they had the big shutdown. They couldn't serve anyone because they only took cash. They took cash, but if you had card, you were stuffed.
And Melbourne people love their coffee, and there's a bunch of Melbourne people boycotting Gloria Jean's now, so it's a huge thing over there. People are doing petitions, striking. We'll see what happens to Gloria Jean's. Tom, the CSIRO has done a study with 2,000 Australians recently, and it's to find out what is the most tempting food.
Okay.
So what is the food that kind of boycotts all your healthy habits and you feel the need to eat it even though it's pretty unhealthy? So there was the top 3. Bread rolls came in at 52%.
Bread
people
rolls
saying that's the most tempting food.
You know what? When the bread roll basket comes out at a restaurant, I'm going hell for leather.
Mate, went to my parents' house last night for dinner. I had 3. 3 bread, and I feel like that's modest. I feel like that's a fine amount. A lot of people would say it's not, but
I think that's a normal amount, sure.
Then it was followed by cheese at 61%. Great one.
Yeah, I love a cheese board.
Now here's where it gets interesting, and it's what we were talking about before. The most tempting food, according to this survey, that people cannot shake the habit, 72% of people said it was chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate is the big hitter. As it should be, it is a classic unhealthy food. Everyone loves it and gets around it.
Would you say chocolate's your most tempting food?
I'd probably say so. I really like chocolate.
Right. I don't like chocolate.
At all.
I
think that's a lie.
I don't.
I think there's some chocolate you'd like, surely.
Nah. I don't like sweets. I don't like sweets at all.
At all.
I would rather have a full hearty meal than have a block of chocolate.
What about chocolate ice cream?
I've refused Easter chocolate for the last 5 years.
Well, so you're on Easter Bunny's hit list.
Yeah, it just sits there for another year. Next Easter rolls around and I've still got bloody Haig's bunnies.
All right, well, fair enough. You'd be in the minority then.
I would be in the minority.
72% of people people say, hey, this is the most tempting food.
Absolutely. I know I'm in the minority here. I know people love chocolate. I'm not here to yuck on anyone's yum. I get why you can love chocolate. It's just not for me. But I think this morning, Callum, if 72% of people are saying chocolate's the most tempting food, has anyone been tempted this morning? Is there any? Let's look for Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan. Has anyone out there had chocolate this morning? 1300 73 73 74. Get involved. You can be Freshest Fan of the Week. At the end of the week, we'll be giving $200 to our best caller. All you got to do is get involved on the phones. 1300 73 73 74. Are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
Because we feel like, there's so many surveys out there, things like that. This is the best experiment to see who is the biggest chocolate fan. Have you been tempted so much that you rolled out of bed, had a shower, put your jeans on or your suit and tie, and then thought, I'll snack on a Cadbury block? Who's doing that? See, I don't think I like chocolate enough to do it in the morning. It's definitely at least an afternoon thing.
I reckon I've seen you eat chocolate in the morning.
Oh, it's a rarity. It happens sometimes, but not all the time. But 1300 73 73 74. Are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan? Hey, we were talking about it a little earlier on. A couple people texted through. Somebody said they had Nutella on toast for breakfast this morning already. See, I would argue that does not count because once you put it on toast, I know it's a chocolate spread, but it feels more breakfasty than anything, and I don't think that counts. It has to be a block of chocolate.
No, I think Nutella counts.
It's too much of a breakfast item.
It's basically melted chocolate.
If it's in the pantry there next to your Vegemite, it's breakfast.
How is Nutella a breakfast item? You are a child.
Well, this person's eating it for breakfast, so it is a breakfast item. This person here has said, morning fresh fam. This is disgusting, by the way. Morning fresh fam. So chocolate and I have a love-hate relationship. Once I open a pack of Tim Tams or block of Top Deck, I can't stop eating it till it's gone.
Okay.
But then the next morning, I'm on the toilet making deals with God. Please get me through this.
Can we find Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan? It's 8:33.
If anyone's eating chocolate already, you're pretty game to say you're the biggest chocolate eater. I feel like it's a fair point.
And look, we've got a full board of calls, but there's plenty of texts coming through as well. Somebody said, boys, I got a confession. I had a Freddo for breakfast. Good old Freddo Frog.
You know what?
I hope it was a big one. I don't know how a small one would be filling enough for your brekkie.
It's one of the charity packs. It was about yay big,
That's a big chocolate fan.
60 centimetres in height. Got this one here. I had 2 Oreos at 6:30 a.m. at work as I didn't want to pay $4 for a Kit Kat out of the vending machine. Oreos at 6:30 a.m.
All right, that's a pretty big fan. How about this one? Morning, boys. I'm eating a wagon wheel right now. I paid for an Uber on the way to bring me chocolate and ice cream. Chocolate is live. Andrew from Parafield. Good on you, Andrew.
Jeez, I've done the Uber Eats for some chocolate ice cream too.
Have you?
It's a lifestyle.
Hey, let's head over to Ross Trevor. We got Phil on the line. Phil, are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
Absolutely, boys. The last thing I have before I go to bed at night, and the first thing I have when I get up in the morning.
Right.
Every day?
Wow.
Oh, not every day, but often enough for it to be a problem.
So, Phil, tell us, did you have chocolate this morning?
Yeah, I've had a mixture of white chocolate and normal chocolate raspberry bullet.
White chocolate in the morning?
What do you
That
have, like a
sounds
Kinder
heavy.
Egg? Yeah, what toy did you get?
It's just something easy to grab in the pantry on the way out the door.
Yeah.
Does it ever make you feel sick in the morning?
No. I mean, I could sit there and eat a whole block in one sitting if I really wanted
Jeez,
to. That's
good
how
to
much I
go.
love chocolate.
Phil, F.E., the iron stomach right there.
Kayleen, tell us, have you had a chocolate this morning?
Hello, Kayleen.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good morning.
Do you reckon you're Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan, do you?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but my theory is that I get up at 5:30 every morning. I walk 10,000 steps before I go to work. So I deserve that chocolate. And I think if you have chocolate first thing in the morning, you've got a chance to burn off those calories. So, yeah, absolutely. I had Milky Bar this morning, two squares of Milky Bar, and I've walked 10,000 steps, and I'm about to go to the show. So I think I deserve that chocolate.
A lot of walking.
So, Kayleen, you're using chocolate as a bribery on yourself to get up early, do your 10,000 steps just so you can have some chocky.
100%. And I deserve it. I'm old, and if I don't get my chocolate, I get cranky. So, I deserve the award of being the biggest chocolate fan in the world.
Good on you, Kayleen.
I do love that. I do love that mentality. Oh, I accidentally ate a chocolate fondue. I better do some bench press. Burn that off.
Hey, Erin in Davern Park, are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
I'd be close.
Yeah, all right.
Tell us about it. What have you eaten? Have you eaten chocolate this morning?
Well, I've had a Mars bar this morning because I stopped at the survey, so I had to get a... I had to. I'm sorry. But, But no, my story is actually one time, because obviously I love eating chocolate, and chocolate biscuits are the best. And I was eating Tim Tams in bed, and I fell asleep, and when I woke up, I had one still in my hand, but it was stuck to my face as well.
Oh, stuck to your face. It's the new makeup. It's the new chocolate look.
Well, they say that it gives you pimples. Well, I had the worst acne for like a week and a half afterwards. It was so bad.
Erin,
so bad.
Did that not scar you from having Tim Tams in bed? Are you still eating Tim Tams in bed?
Oh, God, no. I had chocolate Freddo biscuits in bed last night.
Erin, can you settle an argument while you're here? You're obviously a massive lover of the Mars bar. Is it Mars or Snickers for you?
Mars all the way.
There you go.
I agree.
All right, let's wrap things up here. Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan, Tara over in Christie Downs. Wrap it up. Why are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
I usually wake up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, whole heap of peanut M&Ms.
Yep.
Wake up again and start eating more.
Wait, Tara, are you getting up this early for work or just solely to eat chocolate and then you go back to bed?
Solid for chocolate and then go back to bed.
Right. Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Before the kids get to it.
Hey, Tara.
Good stuff.
What do you reckon the best chocolate is? Are we talking milk, dark, or white?
White chocolate.
White chocolate?
If peanut M&Ms could become in white chocolate, that'd be the bomb.
That is a great idea. You know what, Tom? A few vouchers for the white chocolate. Gonna have to circle back to that.
Isn't it not real chocolate?
I don't think it's real chocolate, no.
We got Deborah on the line. Deborah, good morning. How are you?
Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm good, thanks. To you?
Very good. Now, Deborah, tell us, who is the big chocolate eater? Is it you?
No. So I don't like chocolate, and I'm saying, comes to Easter, it'll sit there for another year. But my husband, Malfrew, he literally has just had chocolate after the gym.
Chocolate after the gym, right. Okay, so what chocolate is he tucking into after the gym?
So I'm just going to get the packet because I'm not a big fan of it. It's Dumble, which is from a superstore.
Right.
But the thing is with him, is he'll smash 4, which he's done this morning, all in one go, but only counts as one chocolate, one mouthful.
Doesn't work like that.
That is boy math to a T right there.
I stuffed my mouth with 3 Mars bars. No, it's equivalent to 1 when it
Just a jumbo.
Yeah, exactly right.
And I feel that I need to record this and send it. He can put 3 chocolate cream eggs, Cadbury chocolate cream eggs in his mouth, all in one go, and eat them in one go.
What? That's huge.
3 whole ones. That is huge.
The cream eggs are heavy too.
Yeah, they are. Oh, Deborah, good on you. Thanks for calling up. Give your best to your husband for us.
Hey, we got Anthony in Manapara West. Tell us, what's your thoughts on chocolate?
I haven't had chocolate for 12 years, due to the reason it is the devil.
It's the devil. So you hate chocolate?
Yes, I can't stand it. I'd rather eat cat food.
You'd rather eat cat food over chocolate? Come on, Anthony, that's a bit much.
It's not enough.
Do you say it's the devil? Did you used to like chocolate and you had some bad experiences or you never liked it? What happened with the chocolate?
It was okay, but...
It looked at me funny.
Anthony, is there any chocolate that you would ever have again in your life? Any brand, something that you still have a fond memory of, or just done with chocolate?
Would rather caramel. I've never had it, but yeah.
But you've never had caramel, but you want it. But it's the devil.
Good on you, Anthony, mate. Hey, Jody over in Woodcroft. Why are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
Hey, Tom. Hey, Callum. How are you?
Very well. And yourself?
Yeah, very good. I've had chocolate.
You had chocolate already. All right, what have you had this morning?
Okay, so it's a little bit random this morning because I ran out of Nutella, but I normally have a jar of Nutella right next to my bed with a spoon.
Yeah.
But I've had 8 chocolate dipped Oreos.
8?
Yeah, pretty much 8. Like the little ones, you know, like
all right, the
little
minis.
ones.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. But I've pretty much been eating a block of chocolate a day since I was about 15.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and I've just turned 47, but I think it's just like, once the chocolate goes, it's just like, giving up listening to Fresh Air. I'd be officially old then, you know? So,
Jody, you sound like what happens when Kevin McAllister from Home Alone grows up. You're just living the 8-year-old dream right now.
Oh, absolutely. When I moved out of home, the first thing I wanted to get was a can of sweetened condensed milk because my mum used to make mayonnaise with it.
Yeah.
And then, because I get the dreads of it, and it's like, no, when I'm a big girl, I'm going to go get my own can. I'm just going to drink it, you know? And then...
Did you do it?
I forgot. No, I forgot. And then I remembered when I was about 35, and then they came in the squeezy tubes, so I was loving it. But, yeah.
Jody, I would absolutely love to see the frenzy of you at the Royal Show in the show bag section, smashing the Willy Wonka bag.
I can't make up my mind.
Birdie Beetle, yeah.
$1 Birdie Beetles. Jeez, you'd be set for a year at least,
Birdie
surely.
Beetles aren't worth it. You smash Birdie Beetles way too quick. Yeah.
Jody, is that the spice of life then, eating chocolate?
Pardon?
That's the spice of life. That's how you have a long, healthy life, eating chocolate?
Yeah, absolutely. But I am a little bit mean when it comes to showtime because I'm like, hounding the kids and I will eat any child's chocolate. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jodie's the villain at Halloween. Hey, let's wrap things up. We got time for one more. Todd over in Jeps Cross. Why are you Adelaide's biggest chocolate fan?
Mate, I've already smashed a family block this morning.
What? A family block?
Yeah, I woke up and I finished off the family block from last night, which had like 4 rows left. And then I was still hungry, so I smashed another block.
Do you feel sick or are you immune to it?
I just love sugar, bro. Love it. Love sugar.
Callum, travelling over to Japan this morning, 40-year-old bloke from Japan is in the news for his sleep patterns. For the last 12 years, get this, he's been getting under 1 hour of sleep.
1 hour of sleep?
Yeah.
Right. What's his schedule entail?
Well, he reckons it helps his focus and energy as well as having a more high-quality sleep. This isn't something that he's like, I've been suffering only having under 1 hour sleep for the last 12 years. Nah, this is by choice.
Yeah, so he's not a chronic insomniac. He's actually going out of his way to set an alarm.
He's going out of his way to become an insomniac.
Yeah, exactly right. I don't know how he does that. I mean, 1 hour sleep, I can barely function off, say, 7 hours.
7 hours? Mate, I can barely function off 9 hours of sleep. I mean, seriously, when I get home, I'm like getting drowsy at 4 p.m. If I sit down on the couch when I get home first thing, it's game over. 9 out of 10 times, I'm nodding off.
We are in an early age bracket to have nana naps. I mean, it is in the name, nana naps, but we definitely do it. I have a little sleep when I get home from work, have dinner.
It's got to be done.
Then go back to bed.
I seriously couldn't function. But he's going as far to argue that this sleep habit is doubling his life, he reckons. So he'll go to sleep at 2:30 every morning and he gets woken up at 3 in the morning, averaging 26 minutes of sleep. I genuinely don't think I could make it to midnight anymore.
I think that, I think with this guy, I would suspect 2 things. Either he's bullshitting and it's completely false, or he's living in delusion and his brain is completely scattered and he thinks that he is doing it well, but is not.
I'll tell you what, he is not lying. He was actually on a reality TV show where they tracked his sleep and he averaged 26 minutes that whole time.
Wow.
And he did actually seem fine.
What, doing backflips?
But health experts have rushed to give their opinion on this bloke's sleep habits. And basically, to sum up what they're saying, without the medical mumbo-jumbo, don't do it. It's really bad for you.
It's going to kill you.
It could potentially lead to serious consequences to your health, such as cardiovascular health, metabolic health, and even brain health. Even getting an hour and a half less sleep than you're supposed to could lead to suffering like fatigue, grogginess, heightened anxiety, forgetfulness, poor balance and coordination, bags under your eyes, a weak immune system, plus the other things I just mentioned.
I was going to say, maybe he's just forgetting when he sleeps. He thinks he's been awake the whole time. Mate, you're actually sleeping 14 hours a day and you clearly got chronic fatigue. You just keep forgetting because your brain's so fried.
Yeah. Well, all we can recommend is don't try this. Do not try this at home. And if you aren't sure how much sleep you should be getting, this is a recommended amount for those aged between 14 to 17. You should be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. People between 18 to 25, that's us, Callum, we should be getting 7 to 9 hours. And 26 to 64 also should be getting 7 to 9. After 64, you're in retirement. Just live your life.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
Sleep like a cat 24 hours a day.
That's what I'll be doing. Hey, Callum. Celebrities are constantly in the news for, I guess let's face it, bad things.
Yeah.
Right? Even the celebrities that you think are nice and everyone loves eventually stuff up. I mean, let's look back at Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. No one saw that coming. Will Smith for decades was loved by all.
And he wasn't really in the news for a lot of things until that. So it is, you stuff up. You're in the news. It's a big thing.
Yeah, so we want you to text us right now, 0428 927 927. Text us through a celebrity you love, a celebrity no one hates, someone that's universally loved in the celebrity world, and we're going to give you a reason why you should hate them.
So this is our challenge, someone who's completely clean slate. Everyone loves them. No complaints whatsoever. There has to always be a reason, an underlying truth as to why you can't stand them.
Yeah, I mean, it might sound pessimistic, but let's be honest, it's got to be done. So I guess to get the ball rolling, let's give some examples of celebrities that are universally loved.
Yeah, I mean, our producers have given us a few little grabs. We don't know who they are. There are a few mystery ones, and on the fly, we'll just come up with reasons why you shouldn't like them.
Yeah, all right. Let's play out this first one. Let's see who this is.
This place is a wreck. Who are these girls?
All right, that's Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis. Reason why? She openly defended Danny Masterson from that 70s show.
True, good point. Her and Ashton.
All right. Next one, Callum, here you go.
People keep asking if I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back.
Is that Keanu Reeves, John Wick?
Yeah.
Long, greasy hair.
Long, greasy hair. Hey, you know what? He was also in the news recently. He's accidentally been married to Winona Ryder for the last 30 years. So
saw that.
Obviously bad husband as well.
Also, John Wick 4, really long.
Very long movie.
The runtime in that movie, you can't help but be a little bit bored and disappointed.
All right, let's try another one.
Here, we're equal. Men and women alike. What we do for the benefit of all.
All right, I reckon that's Zendaya.
All right.
Hard name. Hard name to spell.
Barely pronounce it. Also, one name. Who are you, Seal?
Let's not do Seal. I love that man.
I'm going to go with the one name. It's why I don't like Zendaya.
0428 927 927. Give us a celebrity no one hates, somebody that you love, and we'll give you a reason to hate them.
Some people have texted in celebrities that are their, problems are more than obvious.
Yeah.
And
generally,
generally,
a very diplomatic, political way to put it.
Generally, I would say they're disliked by a lot of people for various reasons.
Yeah, so let's get into the text. The first one that came through, Donald Trump.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice.
Case in point.
Also ruined orange spray tans for men. I can never get
one. As
one.
a man who gets spray tans.
He has ruined it for everyone. I can no longer go blonde with a spray tan. My vacations are over.
The next celebrity on the list, I'll let you tackle this one, Callum.
We got Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson on the text line.
Tyson.
I mean, he punched Alan in The Hangover. That wasn't cool.
That was not cool. Zach Galifianakis is still recovering.
Yeah, that was very violent of him, actually, so not about that.
How about this one? Michael Jackson. Again, I think there's an obvious one.
answer that we are kind of treading around.
Quite general knowledge on that one.
Yeah. No one's going to turn around and say, I didn't like his outfit in the Bad music video. There's a clear thing in everyone's head.
Next one here, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. You know what? I'll say that Matt Damon did better in Good Will Hunting than
Right.
Robin. I thought Matt Damon killed it.
I was just going to say Mork and Mindy as
Mork
a whole.
and Mindy.
just as a
the
whole.
thing. What about Tom Hanks on the text line?
Tom Hanks.
There's a snake in my boot.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I'll give you a reason. All right. All the Woody dolls that are sold, he outsources the voice job to his brother.
Really?
Yeah, so his brother does all the voices on Woody toys.
So he's half-arsing it.
He's half-arsing it, yeah.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good. There's a reason. There's a reason.
This one here, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
4.
I like this Chris Hemsworth text because they followed up being like, are you guys now cheating in the ad break, looking on what negative stuff you can dish up about him? Just saying, there's nothing. What do you mean there's nothing to hate about a man who looks like he's been sculpted by God, who's tall, handsome, athletic, good at everything he does? And as well, there's that one time he crashed the Sunrise News Report and took over. There's a reason.
We're just simply jealous of the guy. Also, lives in Byron Bay, apparently. Never seen him around these parts. I mean, if you're really living in Australia, why don't you come say hello to the Adelaideans?
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, disrespectful. How about Delta Goodrum here on the text line? I'll give you one for Delta.
Oh, I've got plenty for
Remember
Delta.
she did that? Remember when Delta Goodrum, like 07, 08 era, was doing ads for some milk company? It was like So Good or something.
Right.
And she was constantly on ads for almond milk. So annoying.
Right.
It was just really, really annoying.
I was going to say, watching her on The Voice, how she gets up and dances to everyone. Like, sit down, Delta.
Yeah, it's a sitting show. You have those
yeah.
big comfy red seats for a reason. You don't need to get up.
Bloody cheater.
We know you're looking behind your back when you dance. You can see which singer you want to pick. This one is an Aussie classic. This lady is loved by everyone. It's going to be tricky. Margot Robbie.
Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Harley Quinn just scares me. Scares the bejeebers out of me.
I can't watch Birds of Prey. She's too scary.
Suicide Squad was a kind of a kid's movie, but yeah, I just can't do it.
And remember
Give me
that
nightmares.
first Suicide Squad movie?
God,
Truly
awful. Really
Awful.
bad.
So bad.
Right,
Jeez, this is a real petty break.
I think we've scraped the bottom of the barrel. We've done all right. Here's your petty reasons why you shouldn't like these celebrities.
Yeah, plenty more texts coming through. How about this one that's just come through? Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, come on, mate.
It's on the nose,
Yeah,
isn't it?
come on.
Adelaide, let's wind back the clock. The new quiz with a bit of a spin. It's Wheelie Windback Wednesday with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
That's right, it's really Windback Wednesday, our favourite quiz show. We spin you through the decades, all the way from the 90s up to the 2020s for your chance today to win a double pass to Symphony.
Yes, think Basement Jack, Swedish House Mafia, Calvin Harris, all of your favourites. So we play on Windback Wednesday in an orchestral rendition at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. It's pretty awesome. We've been before and we can't wait to give away these tickets.
That's right, it's next Friday, September 13th. So let's get straight into it this morning. Tanya, over in Fairview Park, how you going?
I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome stuff, Tanya. Have you been to Symphony before?
No, but I'm dying to go. And it's my birthday next Friday, so I really want to win.
Tanya, well, we're rooting for you here. What decade are you hoping you land on?
2020.
2020.
All right. Well, I mean, if you are 2020, you do get one of your questions taken out already.
That's
so
it.
2 to go.
All right. Well, Steph, let's spin that wheel.
Whoa, it's shaking a little bit.
Oh, what have we got?
2000s.
Oh, the 2000s. Tanya, how do you think you're going to go with the 2000s?
That's okay. I should be okay.
All right. First question. What item was released in November 2001 that featured the line 1,000 songs in your pocket?
Come on, Tanya.
Gosh.
It's an Apple product.
Oh my gosh. The iPod Shuffle. Shuffle.
Oh, it's so close.
Really close.
Tanya, so close. Let's go to Matthew in Largs North. Matthew, do you know the answer?
iPod Nano.
Oh, again, very close. We're looking at different versions of this one thing.
It's really counting on the name between, people are saying shuffle, nano, just keep it simple.
Gavin in Kensington Gardens, do you know the answer?
iPod.
Just stop there.
iPod.
Just stop there. Just stop there.
Got it. All right.
That's it. Just iPod is fine. Keep it there. You're on a good run. What was the name of the shoe that was released which had a wheel in the heel and most kids would be seen wheeling around on them? So if you remember those shoes, you could tilt back a little bit and there was a wheel there. You could almost skate with them.
And they wheelies?
Oh, so close. Jeez. Hey, we're going to go back to Tanya over in Fairview Park. Tanya, what shoes?
It was the roller shoe.
Yeah, they were roller shoes. What were the name?
Different name for it, Tanya?
So that's what I used to call them. No, roller shoes, all I thought.
We can't give it. We can't do the roller shoes.
Back to Matthew in Largs North. What shoes had wheels in the heels?
Heelys.
That's it. He's got it. One more question to victory, and the Symphony tickets are yours.
Name the video game athlete who had releases like Underground, Proving Ground, and Pro Skater. They were all video games. What athlete?
Tony Hawk.
He's done it! Matthew, the Symphony tickets are yours. Have you been before? Are you excited?
No, I have not.
Oh, well, Matthew, double pass coming your way, mate. Maybe you can take Tanya for her birthday. Congratulations. Great work there. Come from behind win.